May the machine spirits grant you favor.
Some kind of figurine. I think it's Banuk. That'll wake them up. for later.
Somebody needs a killing, and I'm gonna give it.
No, they're hunting me. That's better.
So hot. We're gonna gather some, actually it's nighttime, so let's... We have a power cell we need to go get.
It's on foot from here.
Really? What the hell? Why is this place so weird? Oh, he actually body blocked me.
See machines like corrupting hanging off them.
Do what I have to.
If it doesn't work after crossing over this time, I'm look it up and see if there's any details I'm missing about this. This is such a funny ass gate. Yep, they're denying the shit out of me. Okay, well it's still nighttime. Pull out the phone here. Mother's Watchgate. This is a pretty popular search. A lot of people are saying that it's super bugged, so there's that.
Wet. But I tan this leather well. it'll keep.
Apparently we come back here for a story mission, so I'm gonna give it this try, and if it doesn't work, then we're just gonna proceed. Got my hopes up because there was some hunters and stuff running around the front. Damn it. Alright. I think we're actually sitting pretty okay. Yeah, I'm not making a bunch of those traps because that's gonna eat up my blaze. Apparently there's a quest I need to do called Heart of the Nora. Some people were saying you can't get back in there until you complete that. I don't know, it's kind of messed up considering, like, the matriarchs tell you you can, you know, come back whenever you want. So I think it's kind of silly that they would suddenly bar you from it, you know? Okay, cool. I think it's just saying I have a new one. Ah. Why not? It's cheap. It's also cheap. You know, like, I've had this collectibles menu for a while, but I actually just realized how good it's laid out. Oh, yeah. I said I'd do that. We'll do that later. I'm not in any huge rush to do that now.
I'm not showing any focuses at that location. Shouldn't be anything you can't handle on your own. Carry on.
Thanks. On my own, all right.
Wait, what was that? Could something be here? Someone here? Not sure what that...
The graveboard. In the shadow of a metal devil. Great. Might regret this. They're inside too. Operation Enduring Victory. What did that mean? Whatever it was, doesn't seem to have turned out very well.
Help me, brothers! You cannot run from me!
take a look around the room.
That did not go how I wanted it to. Yeah, you wouldn't even know what area these people were from by looking at them. You know, it's funny, but I just realized she probably doesn't really know what that says. Unless it's translating it into the script that she can read. That looks dangerous as fuck. We'll do it. Gonna die, I think. Oh no, there's things to climb down with. These weren't really apparent. Oh right, I need to check on the power cell that's here before we get too far into this. Can I not get the water? Thank you. Right, let me pull it up. I should sell the website out. Oh no, I don't. Shit. Okay, it's something about resetting 3 locks to proceed. So we should be okay. There's nothing of value over here anyways.
Must have been where the soldiers slept. Like the lodge in Mother's Heart. What was this place? Furnishings were metal. How'd they ever get comfortable? It was the metal world. Guess they were used to it. Just one bed. Maybe they're war chief's room. Red light. Guess that means no power.
Is that my door? Maybe?
Whatever powered this door should be close by. Interface. It must be some kind of code. Maybe I should try scanning objects in this area. Useful information.
Hold on a second.
Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations.
Oh, obviously I missed something there. Y'all bet see how dumb I am.
Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations.
3 power lines, resources. That makes 1.
Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations.
I tried it in the order of the seasons, starting with spring. Spring, summer, fall, winter. Try to flip it nice. Oh wait. The way I originally had it was like this.
Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations.
Man, I feel stupid.
Hey, y'all wanted to know how I
I've listened
remember
to
the
this a million
geotherm
times.
system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations.
I got my shit flipped around. That was not the one I wanted to turn. Hold up. So if we start with winter, then we would do spring, summer, fall. Nope. Let's start with fall, winter, spring, summer. Nope. We'll start with summer, fall, winter, spring. Oh. We'll start with spring, summer, fall, and winter. None of those work. There's definitely something I'm missing here. Unless I've got the order here wrong. But I figured I would have accounted for that. Maybe just not going in reverse. So, summer. Alright, let's do it. It's worth trying. Summer. Spring. Fall. Winter.
That's 2. One more.
That's fucking weird. Okay, whatever, we got it. So, trial and error. And then dying. God damn it. No! Damn it! I don't want to redo that. Even getting the solution, I didn't actually pay attention to it.
Oh, that's informative. Three power lines, resources. That makes 1.
We're gonna run through it again here. Spring. Fall. And winter. Damn it. Winter.
That's 2. One more.
Why the fuck did they have summer in front of spring?
Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter.
Okay, I had the right idea.
Expect to hear
I'm gonna
nature
watch this
poetry
later and
from
I'm gonna
lips
feel
of
like an
the
idiot.
GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations.
Okay, that did it. Sounds like that did it.
Whatever, we got it. Let's just go. Hi, I'm bad at puzzles. See, usually when I play co-op games with my buddy Megan's,
Organized. Reverses. More clips.
holy shit, they're noisy. Anyways, like I was saying before I was interrupted, when I usually play co-op games with my friend Megan's, he's more of the puzzle guy, I'm more of the shooty guy.
It's them, all right. They're not looking for answers, just weapons.
Could be something here!
Son of a bitch. I hope it didn't default to those arrows.
Just go about your business.
Wait! Who went down?
Still sniffing around.
A corpse!
So that didn't go how I really wanted it to. I thought he was a lot closer. And I was like, oh, I can get the silent strike in on him. You know, really throw those guys for loot and take out another heavy. Yeah, I misjudged that distance horribly.
I'd have to ditch something.
Also, we almost got our suit. We just need 2 more power cells. One of them's during a story mission. The other one might be during a story mission. I don't know. If I can ever get the gates open. If not, we're just not getting it, I guess. I'm curious. This must be if you fail your job. Okay. Well, I'm where I belong. In the places where you fail. Y'all got any more of them data points?
What is this?
That? It's a map.
A map of what?
Our world. The planet Earth, Aloy. It's not flat like you thought.
Why would I think that? During eclipses, the shadow cast on the moon is curved. So our world is a globe. And it looks like this, from a distance.
We'll discuss this another time. Back to the matter at hand.
The Faro robots were spreading across the world, eating everything up. Somehow, Elizabeth stopped them before it was too late. But how? I'd have to leave something else behind.
Why do I sense some upcoming fuckery? That's a lot of blaze.
The eclipse. Tampering with a metal devil. They don't think they can wake it, do they?
Watch out!
Another collision. And this one can move.
Wow. That was not how I was expecting that to go. I can use the vantage point up there to help out a little bit, but I should get down before I mess with the ground troops there.
And this one can move. Clever.
Deathbringers really aren't that bad by themselves. It helped that I had like a whole dedicated arena for it though. I'm leaving some good shit behind, aren't I? Yes. Incredibly good shit behind. I'm sure I've got some, yeah, junk. Junk. Those are way better.
Save these for the trail.
In a proper environment, I just think those guys are easier than the corruptors. Harder and blue.
I'll tuck that away.
Pretty much gave me back everything I used.
No space.
Like, I had my potions ready to go if I needed them, but I didn't really have to dip into them. I think it's enough spelunking.
Full already.
Thank you, Dr. Sobek. You can take a seat. What? You're going to thank her after what she just said? Dr. Sobek has made the situation very clear, General, and given us an option. We should all be thanking her. No, it's just... I mean, my God.
Maybe take this discussion offline.
There's not going to be any discussion. You saw the numbers. Now, Pharaoh, he'll foot the bill, but his money can't buy the time necessary to complete Zero Dawn. That can only be paid for in blood.
Oh, come on. If we upgrade our fleet, crack the code somehow...
Were you not listening? Robots can't do the fighting for you this time. When it comes to hacking, this rogue swarm is an apex predator. Anything automated you throw at it, they will hijack and take over.
But this... we'd be throwing civilians into a meat grinder.
Commanders, the enemy we're facing self-replicates faster than we can kill it. And it eats biomass as fuel. Zero Dawn is all we've got.
So we put a railgun in the hand of every civilian strong enough to carry one, show them where the trigger is, and point them to the front? How the hell do we sell that?
By giving them something to fight for. Zero Dawn. The top-secret super-weapons program that will save us. So long as humanity holds off the swarm long enough for Dr. Sobek and her team to finish it. The file I'm sending contains the war plan for Operation Enduring Victory.
War plan? This is a war crime.
It may be ugly, but it's something. Consider the alternative. Dr. Sobek, I've secured use of a decommissioned orbital launch base outside Bryce, Utah as the Zero Dawn staging area. Plenty of space there. When can you get started?
I've already mailed you a list of Alpha and Beta candidates. Most are foreign nationals or subjects of corporate holdings, so extracting them...
Leave that to me. You'll get your dream team. Count on it.
Then I'll be off.
Orbital launch base. What is that? What did these people do? What did Elizabeth do? Glad to be rid of that place. Now I just need to find the orbital launch base they talked about.
I've checked my data and located the base. That's the good news.
And the bad?
It's directly underneath the Citadel. The palace at Sunfall.
The capital of the Shadow Carja. Not exactly convenient.
The palace is crawling with Eclipse agents. Many in positions of authority, all of them wearing focuses. The moment they see you, Hades will too. He'll issue another kill order, and this time, the entire Shadow Carja military will be after you.
So, disable their focuses. You've done it before.
It's not that simple. Too many focuses in one place, each of them communicating with each other and back to Hades, a whole network of them.
Network? What's that?
Imagine a vast, invisible web stretched across the land from end to end, connecting focuses together, allowing them to communicate over vast distances instantaneously.
All right, so is there some way to cut the web down?
Crash the network. Audacious. Yes, there is a way. A weak point in the network.
Point the way.
I'll send the location data to your focus. Head there, and I'll be in touch when you're close with more directions.
What was Zero Dawn? What sort of super weapon did Elizabeth make? She stopped the machines. Not before the world she knew. Her civilization ended. Let's hope it won't come to that again.
Oh shit, so the triple notch, you can see it right there in the video, you have to tap R1 twice. That'll be really handy against future Deathbringers and such. Saves me time, less time means I'm taking less damage. So, that's good. I really need to finish this one. Well, that's convenient-ish. Oh, I can't fast travel right now. Neat.
Now, how am I gonna get down from here? Oh, this should be quite the ride. Scrabbling a bit.
Rip. I wanted to jump on the arm just to say that I could do it. Well, I didn't get to do it. Let's try it again. I wonder if I can just jump onto that slope. I highly doubt it, but I mean, what's to lose, right? Yeah, your life. Alright, we'll take it easy.
Now, how am I gonna get down from here? Oh, this should be quite the ride.
Ooh. Okay, it's being really weird about letting me proceed over there. Just take it slow and steady, I guess.
Might need.
Yeah, we can travel places now. Actually, take 5. I just remembered I have laundry to do. So, while it's loading and such, we're going to be hanging out. Well, I'm going to pause it when we get there, so that way you can just look really quick and tell when I'm back. I totally forgot to get that started. Alright, we're back. At least you know I'm not like a professional streamer or anything. Aside from the fact that I don't monetize my videos. There's nothing wrong with that. That's just not the kind of channel that I run. The only videos I'm on that end up getting monetized are the ones that get copyright claims, and they force monetization on it if I don't mute it. Like my final Mass Effect playthrough. It's like a fucking 9-hour marathon of the game. Wait, why am I following that? I need to change quest. Oh shit. Yeah, they hit me for copyright on that video. They didn't force me to take it down, but they were like, yeah, you either gotta mute it or you gotta mute it or let the group claiming copyright montage your video, which I mean, it's not like a bunch of people are gonna be watching the video anyways, so it doesn't really matter.
Could not ask for a more noble house.
Greetings, Aloy. I am known as Blameless Murad. Please come with me. You're needed for an important consultation.
What do you mean? Where's Erend?
He's inside, attending the Sun King, where we should be without further delay. Follow me, please.
All of these people are here to see the Sun King.
Yes, and each has come to ask a favor of him. Unpleasant, but that's politics. The Sun King is eager to meet you, the machine tamer with a curious eye for detail. It's all very intriguing.
I'm not here to intrigue you.
Too late.
Special treatment, and now Outlanders from the Sun King.
Passed by some Outlander woman? Unacceptable. I've been here for 2 hours, and Miss Nora goes to the front of the line.
I'm a savage. To be fair, I can beat the shit out of any of those guys.
Nobles are like children who whine when they don't get a second helping of dessert.
What's the Sun King like?
The most important thing is what he isn't like. His father. I think you'll find him to be a reasonable man.
Aloy of the Nora. She who sees the unseen. Welcome. It would seem you have done me a great service. Erend, tell her what you found.
I checked Ursa's tomb. You were right, Aloy. The body is missing a scar below her right knee. I gave it to Ursa when we were kids, fighting over a toy sword.
If the body is not Ursa's, then we must assume she is still alive. And I will not abandon her.
We only know she was taken, not who took her.
I can help with that. Ursa has an enemy among the Oseram. A warlord named Dervahl.
Impossible. Every clan in the claim has been hunting for him since the liberation. He has to be dead by now.
No other Oseram had the motive and ingenuity to lure Ursa into this trap. I expect to find him lurking somewhere near the border. I've already sent an agent to investigate. He'll be waiting for word from us at the marketplace in Pitchcliff.
I can't move troops to the border without provoking the Oseram. But I could send a few vanguardsmen. And perhaps an exceptionally gifted Nora as well. Erend, Murad, let me discuss it with her privately. I hate to impose further after all you've done, but this is a matter of great importance to me.
It sounds like Ursa means a lot to you.
Without her Oseram vanguard, I would not have been able to liberate Meridian and end my father's brutal reign. Since then, it has been difficult to maintain peace between our tribes. But Ursa has a way of making her people see reason. So you see, I need her back at my side. And quickly.
Who is Dervahl exactly?
To understand Dervahl, You must first understand my father. He truly thought of himself as a sun god. His mind was broken. He believed that blood sacrifice would solve, well, everything. So he raided the other tribes for victims, especially the Oseram. Dervahl fought back. He crafted powerful weapons and rallied his people. My father responded with the ultimate cruelty. He captured Dervahl's wife and daughter and sacrificed them in the Sun Ring.
So, why would Dervahl go to so much trouble to kidnap Ursa?
He felt she betrayed him. She fought by his side until she realized he planned to raise Meridian and butcher its people. Then she came to me. Together, we stopped him and liberated the city from my father. Dervahl has spent every moment since trying to get revenge. Mostly on the other Oseram who fought with us. He made so many powerful enemies. I thought we'd seen the last of him. I was wrong.
The killers who attacked the Nora. I've discovered that they're a faction of Shadow Karja called the Eclipse. They're digging up ancient weapons. Machines that corrupt and control other machines. They want to use them to strike Meridian.
What you're saying echoes reports I've received from Murad. A Shadow Karja splinter group. Corrupted machines across the land. When will this attack come, do you know?
I'm not exactly sure.
And we will do what we can to prepare. But in the meantime, Ursa is my highest priority. Please, help me find her.
I'd like to ask you something about the Sundom and its politics.
By all means.
They call you a sun god who killed his own father in order to unite the tribes in harmony. Is any of it true?
They say you can see the invisible, split an arrow at 50 paces, and tame machines at a glance. How much of that is true?
It's not too far off.
Well, I would like to unite the tribes in harmony, but you saw how many courtiers I have to deal with first. Maybe next week.
Quite a place you've got here. You can almost see the little people below the mesa.
You don't approve? Well, I have a secret for you. Neither do I. But we must be patient. Change won't come in a single sunrise.
But will it happen at all, while men live in palaces?
It might. Eventually. If people like you help me bring it about.
Your politics seem very complicated. The Oseram are friends, but enemies too?
I couldn't have liberated Meridian without the help of Ursa and her Oseram freebooters. Many of them have settled here. But the Ealdormen of the Oseram clans in the Claim have become jealous of their success. So have many Karja nobles. It's a volatile situation, especially given the fact that my father raided the Oseram for years. Ursa helps keep the peace, promising a future based on mutual gain. But some, like Dervahl, will never let go of their venom.
What can you tell me about the Shadow Karja? What do they have to do with Ursa?
They are remnants of my father's regime, holding out at the fortress of Sunfall to the west. Like him, they care only for domination, and seek to draw upon the power of the sun by spilling blood in its name. Since Ursa helped me take this city from them, they were perfect scapegoats. Dervahl knew this, of course, and planned it well.
I need to get going.
I know. Well, they say kings should never beg. But please, help me find Ursa.
Who says that?
Well, Murad, for one. Don't hesitate to ask him or Erend if you have further questions.
So, I thought Ursa was dead, and I thought Dervahl was dead. Dead doesn't seem to mean what it used to. Or maybe I'm just an ass. Whatever. All I know is that it's time to find my sister and get some payback. I hope Murad's guy grabs us a lead.
Did Ursa ever tell you anything about Dervahl?
We were both under his command for a while. Sort of. Helped him recruit an army to take out the Mad Sun King. But then he got real creepy with Ursa. Needless to say, she wasn't interested, but he wouldn't let it go. Not to mention the fact that we realized he wanted to murder every Karja, not just the bad ones. Long story short, he's a grazer-licking dungbag.
Avad seems committed to finding your sister.
Yeah, those two got along. And some people say they shacked up, but I don't buy it. Seems a little skinny for her. Oh, okay, some bad images are forming in my head. Let's just focus on finding her. And kicking Dervahl's ass.
I'd better go.
Don't stand me up in Pitchcliff, okay? Ursa needs us.
Wow, that's a couple minutes away. Jesus Christ. Alright. We'll actually go here, because I can... If I remember right though, this one sucks. Yep, this is the exact shitty one I thought it was. Oh, yeah. There's stalkers out here and shit. Like it looks all chill, and then you realize that you're right there by the cauldron. That thing's become a lot less chill. Should be okay once I get back to the main path. That's a really dangerous campfire. So let's see, this would be an excellent spot for a campfire.
A machine riding savage.
There's a side quest here? I bet you there is.
This must be Pitchcliff. Murad's agent should be at the marketplace by now.
Oh wow, no.
No sign of Murad's guy. He's had plenty of time to investigate.
We'd better look for him.
Damn right.
How's that wrestling arm of yours?
You think about
That's that shit I was wanting right there. That's neat.
everything we have outside the claim, we owe to Ursa.
I can finally start digging in. Look at how much of that I have. That's ridiculous. It'll be nice to shock and stun enemies just from a distance to lure them into a trap. Because they're not always the most agreeable with traps. Alright.
Well, someone left here recently, and they were in a hurry.
Need some time to warm up to this. Practicality is a new concept to him.
Has to be Murad's guy. Dervahl's thugs must have made him.
Maybe because he found something. Look at this. I think he drew a map with his own blood.
Right. Those kind of maps you know you better follow.
That might be Pitchcliff. He marked a spot to the north. Could be Dervahl's location.
My men are waiting outside of town. I'll grab them and meet you there.
But he's made a place in the Sundom for the Oscar.
That card should do it.
Need them soon enough.
Fucking rabbit there.
Machines. Looks like they've been chained up.
Durval's a tinker. He probably experiments on them or strips them for parts.
Maybe I can use them to make some trouble. I'll go in first. Hold off until the fighting starts.
All right, we've got your back.
See, I wanted to like take him over and get this whole thing.
Keep your
This did not go at all how I wanted it to. Auto aim right into the dead body.
They called on the for the
Ursa must be around this.
That's revenge for fucking with me earlier. Hope we don't play.
What I learned in the cauldron, I can override that Ravager.
Hey Ursa, don't mind the fuckery.
Derval says you gotta eat dirt.
How brave are you feeling here, buddy? I've literally got chaos going on out here.
still sniffing around.
We're past time for going gently.
Ursa must be in there. We have to get through.
They must use these to protect themselves from that awful sound. Should give me the upper hand.
Ursa!
Aaron? Durval tried to break me. Shows what he knows.
I should have been with you. Why didn't you come for me? I know I'm a useless trunk, but...
No, idiot. I got a message from Durval saying he wanted to parlay. I didn't come for you because I knew it was a trap. I couldn't let you get hurt. Just didn't think it'd be that good a trap. Thought I could take him out. Now listen. Durval's planning something big in Meridian. He said he'd force Avad to watch as the smoke darkens their precious sun. Your king needs you. No more playing around. You're gonna have to grow up fast.
I will. I promise.
You damn well better, little brother.
Ursa. No, no. Please. I won't let you down. I promise.
Aaron, I'm so sorry.
We've got to find Durval. But Meridian's a big place.
I'll look through his things. Maybe we can narrow it down. Just notes about crafting. And a letter tucked between the pages. Lots of blaze. Headed to Meridian. If we find it, I'll bet we find Durval. What's Durval learned from all his tinkering? Do I even want to know? I think I found something that can help. Let's head back to the palace.
Go. I won't be long, but I need to tend to my sister.
Don't ask me where to go if you're lost. I'm a guard, not the town crier.
A woman now stands as Sunhawk of the Hunter's Lodge. Poor feet.
I've sent a messenger to the claim to let everyone know.
If there's anything you or your clan need for her arrangements, you need but ask.
There'll be time for all of that later.
Aloy, I'm glad you're back. I'm at a loss about Ursa. To learn she lives, then lose that hope, seems cruel.
She wouldn't want us to waste time talking. She'd want us to find Dervahl. She said he raved about smoke darkening the sun. Tell him what you found in his papers.
A letter. It mentioned a shipment of blaze being sent to a warehouse here. Only, it wasn't addressed to Dervahl. The name was Ayland Forgeman. Does that mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar. Yes, a landlord. The Oseram have been buying up buildings across the city, including one under that name. Let me think. It's by the edge of the mesa, near the temple. Used to be a shop, but it could serve as a warehouse. If Dervahl used the name as an alias to buy it, he might even be there now.
I'll round up my men.
I'll meet you there.
Erend, wait. Remember that no one hates Dervahl more than your own tribe. The clans would give up much to obtain him.
Take him alive? So you can haggle over him? You can't be serious.
Our security depends on keeping the peace. If the opportunity presents itself, take him alive. Consider that a command. Aloy, a moment, please. When we spoke, Erend didn't wish to dwell on the details of Ursa's death. Understandable, of course. But now that they've been left to my imagination, those details are all I can think about. You were there. Did she suffer?
She's not the one who's suffering now. You are. She died before you could say goodbye.
Is it that obvious? You're right. I'm dwelling on my pain, not just hers. And there's only one thing left that can help. Find Dervahl and bring him before me. He will answer for his crimes.
I have a matter of grace and beauty I would like to discuss with you. Ah, you're back. Ah.
Till we meet again.
A moment of your...
Perfect.
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosy. You again. I never forget a face I've lost shards to.
Oh. I figured maybe he would change his tune after I showed him up a little bit.
This is the place? You home, Dervahl? I got a surprise for you!
Or he has a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb? Doesn't look too big.
Big enough to kill us.
All right. I'll shut up.
Blaze. It must be leaking from something upstairs. If I try to take it apart, a booby trap will set it off.
That's
Not
a lot
right
of
now.
blaze.
If that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be just what Dervahl promised. Smoke will darken the sun. As the city goes up in flames, there's gotta be a way to stop it. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller. If that bomb goes off, the blaze... Maybe there's some way I can open this window to get rid of... It looks like a wooden bracket. Not very strong. Help me push this out.
Okay. Brute force, I'm good at that. What'll it do?
Save the city, I hope. But when the blaze falls, run for it. Because the booby trap on the bomb downstairs is gonna get set off.
Will we survive?
Probably not. Now push.
We did it! Dervahl's best shot, and Meridian's still standing.
This isn't over. Dervahl said he'd make a VOD watch.
No way. To do that, he'd have to get into the palace, and that's too heavily guarded.
Get back there, just to be sure. I'm gonna look around. Maybe Dervahl's men left something behind when they planted that bomb.
I got it.
You
Don't
sure
worry.
it's not all up in smoke now?
He tries for the palace. He's finished.
Did you hear that explosion?
Interesting, the flames turn with me. See that they're always facing me.
Boot tracks, with just a bit of blaze in them.
Can I interest you in a reasonable share of a lucrative
Get to the fire and shut up a bucket line!
What happened?
I haven't had a blast like that since the liberation.
Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives. Come, let's talk it over.
There's smoke rising from the edge of the mesa.
Are we under attack?
The tracks lead inside. Another one of Dervahl's hideouts.
Oh shit. I thought it was like a secret passage or something.
This must be where Dervahl assembled the detonator. He tunneled through the wall. Dervahl did find a way into the palace.
Wish I could be there to see the sun god on his knees.
Quit carping, you chuff. Someone's got to guard the rear.
Someone better guard the rear.
Let's make this quick.
Am I gonna have to like start using precision, or like maybe start notching some arrows for these boys? I don't know why headshots aren't taking dudes out. I kind of understand the Eclipse. Those are like, what level is this quest? Oh, okay, it's actually higher than I thought.
Look at you, Avad. The wriggling runt of a maniac king. You robbed me of my right to kill your father, so I'll have to settle for you. I'm going to enjoy watching the Karja burn, even more because you'll be watching with me. Say goodbye to Meridian, Avad. Breathe in the stench, and choke on the ashes. Something's wrong. I didn't hear anything.
There's a bit of smoke rising from the mesa's edge.
No! It should be a firestorm, not some belch from a charcoal burner!
Got too much already.
What's this? Oh. You must be the Nora who bushwhacked my camp.
And disabled your bomb.
Did you now? Well, bomb or no bomb, I'm gonna splatter that throne with blood. First yours, then Avad's.
Spotted something.
You're starting to irritate me. I've led an army. Killed kestrels and ravages. A savage is nothing.
Got all I need to finish you off.
This isn't over yet, wench. It's not over yet, Nora. Any good Oseram tinker will tell you. Always have a third plan.
God damn it. He knows what I hate. Burnt hogs and long legs. Ravagers suck too.
Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you. I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more in the way. Those majestic, murderous flinthawks! I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more on the way! Those
Those majestic, murderous flinthawks! Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you. I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more in the way.
Well, you know, he actually gave me some really good advice.
Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you.
I wholeheartedly agree, buddy. That's my timer.
Majestic, murderous flinthawks! Those majestic, murderous flinthawks! I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more in the way!
As much as I wish Ursa was here to kill you, I don't mind doing it for her.
Go ahead. I'm not afraid. Except that knowing you, Erend, you'll screw it up!
I know what you are afraid of. Going back to Mainspring in chains. Every clan in the claim wants you dead. And they know how to make it hurt. They'll even bid for the privilege.
It's just like you to get someone else to do your killing.
Shut up! You're at the Sun King's mercy now.
Aloy, to say you have my gratitude feels woefully insufficient. You saved my life. You saved Meridian. And because of you, there will be justice for Ursa's murder. We can mourn her knowing the truth, without painful uncertainty. It's hard to imagine where we'd be without you. And I don't want to try. I hope you will consider staying in Meridian.
Were you and Ursa, you know?
I suppose it's obvious how I feel. How I felt about her. She didn't just give me advice. She gave me strength. But we couldn't be together. Relations between the Karja and Oseram in Meridian were unsteady as it was. The union of the Sun King and an Oseram warrior would have led to open revolt in the city. And probably war with the clans.
Did anyone know?
Only one. Derval. He wanted Ursa, but she rejected him. And so jealousy became yet another of his hateful motivations.
What exactly will happen to Derval?
For now, he'll languish in one of the old cells under the Sun Ring here in Meridian. As for what happens after we negotiate his extradition to Mainspring, I don't want to think about it. My father was very creative when it came to inflicting suffering. But some Oseram devices surpass even his imaginings. What a waste. Derval is a brilliant man. I wonder what he would have accomplished if it weren't for my father's cruelty.
I know who attacked the Nora. They're digging up ancient...
I see. When will the...
I'm not sure.
And we will do it... Shall we talk some more?
Yeah, I wanted to... There we go.
Why do you want me to stay in Meridian?
Well, I would think that would be obvious.
Not to me.
Huh. Well, to start with, you kept the city from going up in flames. You're strong, shrewd, and capable. I could use someone like you at my side.
It might be worth taking a moment to examine what you just said. You just lost Ursa. A woman who stood at your side and could easily be described as strong, shrewd, and capable. It's pretty clear how you felt about her. And now you're asking me to take her place. Is this a job offer or a proposition?
By the sun, you do indeed share much with Ursa. Including a withering eye for foolishness. Please, accept my apologies. Seems I'm getting ahead of myself. I need some time to resolve my feelings. I will be forever grateful to you, Aloy. And in time, I'd like to get to know you better. Shall we leave it at that, then?
I have to go.
I understand.
Well, that got kind of creepy. We're gonna talk to Derval. Because I have a feeling I'm not gonna get to have this conversation if I talk to Aaron. Then after this, we're going to conclude the stream because I got to change my laundry over and I'd like to get a nap before work. I did sleep some, which is why I'm streaming so late. A nap couldn't hurt.
Let's have a chat. No, a colorful discussion.
I swear, dude, Meridian is awful. Like, this thing is so squirrely. And then it just gave up and was like, eh. Ah, here we go.
Come to gloat, Nora. Well, as you can see,
they didn't even give him a... That was a waste.
Take over my brother's shit.
Don't forget to stop out before you're on the road.
Alright.
let's have a chat. No, a colorful discussion.
It's crazy that those little potions barely do anything for me anymore.
Aloy. I was just thinking about Ursa.
She would have killed Dervahl on the spot. I know it. That's why she went out to meet him in the first place, to put him down. But she also told me to grow up. I gotta admit it burned a little when she said that, but I'm trying to take it to heart. And I guess growing up means putting what you should do in front of what you want to do. Right?
You're asking me? I'm pretty sure you're older.
Yeah, but I don't act like it, do I?
You did with Dervahl.
Don't give me too much credit. Part of me still wants to wait for a quiet moment and wring his neck.
Yeah, but you won't. Because you're a good captain.
Come on, stop. You're gonna make me tear up.
So, after all this, what's next for errand vanguardsman?
Heading back to the claim for a while. I'll get in touch with my clan and we'll lay Ursa to rest properly. Like how she would have wanted. And by that I mean less chit-chat, more drinking.
What do you think the Osseram will do to Dervahl?
First off, they'll argue about it for a long time. But whatever they come up with, it won't be quick. I can live with that. In fact, I might just drop by his cell under the sun ring to remind him what's coming.
Well...
I know. You gotta go. Killers to track, machines to master, all before breakfast. You know what? When we met, I thought I was a big shot talking to a pretty girl hidden away in the middle of nowhere. And now I see that I was just lucky to get a minute of your time. Try not to forget about me while you're out there changing the world.
I'll always have a minute for you. Maybe even two.
Two? Huh. Well, she likes me.
I actually really do like him as a character. His side quest has been pretty entertaining. It feels like a pretty natural part of her story and what she would do, even with everything going on. So, we've finished that up. Tomorrow, we're going to do the collateral quests. And, oh, hey, there's a trophy. Alright. We're going to help Olin. Then we're going to, head to that secret Eclipse base. And I'm going to look more into this Mother's Watch bullshit. Because, man, that is hot, steamy garbage that I can't... I can't get in there.
I bet those a moment of your time, Outlander?
I've got all the best goods.
I'm just gonna save really quick, cut the stream.
He tried to kill...
I feel like I always save at the same campfire. It's just always really convenient to come back to Meridian and kind of reset everything. Alright, till next time. We'll catch y'all later.